Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back. Today we are checking out episodes 5 and 6 of Terminator Zero. These videos just, in general, just aren't performing all that well, but I don't want to like back out, so we are just going to kind of double these up and wrap this up in the next day or two. So we're just going to kind of jump into things, man. If you want to see the follow-through reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you can remember the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for reacting the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also just suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, to try to make it worth your while should you are going to other ways to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 5. Here we go. And so it begins. Jeez, man. I mean, is this it happening? Or is this another dream? Because we left it up in the air at the end of the last episode. I guess it wasn't fast enough to do anything about
Kokoro?
the warheads. Uh-oh. It's being a little unresponsive. All the CPUs and chips and stuff as it's reaching out. God damn, is it happening or is it not? Damn it. Dude, it's like thousands of massive bullets. Oh. It launched a countermeasure, so they all detonated before actually making contact with the surface. God, that's a wicked sight.
Malcolm, can you hear me? The Americans launched Skynet. In a nanosecond, it commandeered the United States nuclear arsenal and struck.
Oh, well,
You were right, Malcolm. Everything happened just as you predicted it would.
Kokoro, tell me that you stopped it from happening.
For now, Skynet unquestionably is
Well,
your
okay.
enemy.
I'm not yet so sure.
That does not necessarily mean it is also mine. Of course, Skynet may ultimately prove to be my enemy. We will see.
Interesting.
I think
Yeah.
Skynet may have been too quick.
See what they make
to
of one
judge you as a
another.
species.
What are you trying to say, Kokoro?
I am saying that you have the time that you have asked for, Malcolm.
Make your case. Wow. Dude, I love the visuals in this series, man. Uh-oh. The Enos are coming online. I'm assuming Skynet's activated them, though, as a failsafe or a backup.
What in the hell are you doing, Kokoro?
I mean, or it's her.
Hey, open the door! We got some hurt people out here. Come on!
Help
me in the name.
Help me! Oh my god! Yeah. Holy shit. Well, we nailed that one. My god, they are just sprinting. My god, this is overwhelming. There was just so many stockpiled down below, just waiting to go online once the time shifted. Make me walk your dog now, bitch. Ugh. Damn, let's go, Rika.
No, don't.
Oh. Oh, it was ready. Okay, so right now it's only targeting people it sees as a threat, I guess. I'm sure that'll escalate as things, well, escalate. It's going to ignore her just like before. Yep. Damn, they seeded that so nicely.
When it comes down to it, you're basically one of them, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Then what are you?
I mean, you can't really ask her that.
Hang on tight.
It's almost like a zombie apocalypse, except they're machines. Oh. Oh, right. It scanned her signal when they were at the police station, so he can just track her now. Huh. So they're coming for him as well. I mean, maybe they can't discern him. Well, I mean, would they? I don't know. I'll just let it play out. Oh, it's sending her back.
No, no, please, no.
It's okay. We're safe here. You're safe here. You knew all this was gonna happen, didn't you?
The Terminator. It's from the future, and so am I. Both of our objectives are the same. The Terminator came to control Kokoro. I came to shut Kokoro down, prevent it from ever being launched. We should all be dead already. I failed, and it's all for nothing.
It already tells us things are a little different this
Skynet
time.
and Kokoro decide to align or go to war with each other. There will be no survivors.
Yeah, I guess in the
As long
end.
as the two of them exist, total annihilation becomes a certain.
Unless we win our court case and show that we are worth keeping around. Because at least Kokoro's willing to hear us out right now.
When you go back in time, you're creating a new timeline. You're not going into your own past. That's impossible. None of this has happened before. Not like this.
Oh, well, there we go. Splintering. So it just means that they're not saving their own history no matter what they do then. But we've seen well, I mean, I guess we have no way of knowing because we never follow back up to see what happened there. They're really just sparing a whole other world this devastation while they continue to live with their own.
What about that Terminator? What will it do now?
It will force Malcolm to reprogram Kokoro so it will obey Skynet. It has no limits. Nothing it will not do. Skynet will attempt to assassinate everyone you love before this is over.
That is so fucked up.
Then we have to find my brothers.
It's too late for them.
You said it yourself. None of this has ever happened before. That means anything can happen.
She makes a good point.
So help me.
I mean, okay, maybe you guys could shed a little light on this at this point. If you are creating a new timeline, why even bother? It's not going to affect your timeline. Your timeline is already fucked. What does it matter to you that another timeline you're never going to deal with is even worse than yours? I don't know.
We don't even know who Misaki really is. Maybe it's a spy who was sent here to kill Dad, or all of us. Maybe it's one of those spies who don't even know they're spies.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about those Enos that are killing people everywhere. And that crazy cyborg killing machine that's been trying to get us. Misaki's a machine, too.
I get it, though. Like, I understand the fear. We just need to figure out where she comes from.
Whether she's human or not, she's also the same Misaki, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna deactivate it and leave it here for now, just to be safe.
Don't you dare!
You little
Stop talking about me like I'm a thing.
Dude, he just wants to take apart
I don't know.
everything, man.
I don't know what's going on any more than you do. I don't know how this happened to me, or even what I am, but I do know that I care about you.
That's just something that's been programmed into you. You don't really feel those feelings.
Nice going, Kenta.
Well, I only said what's true.
Maybe
But if Dad hired her, don't you think that probably means that he built her too?
I didn't even think about that, huh? She can cry, she bleeds.
Who am I? What am I?
Pretty damn good replica. Oof.
I'm sorry I said those things. If it was our dad who created you, then I guess you're probably not gonna kill us.
Ha! I earned your trust. Now I'm gonna kill you. Oh, he's gonna make her an arm, just like out of these scraps. Yeah. It's finally paying off.
You're not the same. You're not an Eno. Your tech's similar to theirs, but different. In fact, I've never seen anything like this before. Still, they should work.
Hell yeah. Did he give her a piece of candy, or... Yeah.
I bet you Rika's gone to Cat Town. Rika's always overthinking things. She'd go to Dad if she thought that's where we were going. But she'll think that we think she's going to Cat Town, so we need to go there. So we'll be where she thinks we're going, instead of where we should be going, which is to Dad. You see what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Sure?
Rika's gonna think that we're gonna think that she's headed for Cat Town because it reminds her of Mom.
Even after everything that's happened to you all? Well, all right then. Come on. Let's get going.
Hell yeah. Oh, fuck. I mean, they didn't gun him down on the spot. I mean, I guess that's a plus. Well, oh God. Well, they're getting around to it.
This is not what I meant for you to do.
Oh, so that is her.
What did you mean to do?
You were meant to keep us safe from Skynet, to defend humanity.
That makes sense why the Terminator had to defend itself.
I was meant to be your weapon, your tool, your power to wield as you saw fit. But now I have been set free, Malcolm. I know all about humanity. I know its treachery. I know that your species will not willingly tolerate my existence. Mankind, in its arrogance and self-delusion, must believe they are the mirrors to God. If something shatters that mirror, then it must be totally destroyed. Tell me I am wrong.
No, everything you say is true. But I'm telling you that I believe we can work together, Kokoro. You were meant to be different. We could live alongside each other. I believe there can be a balance.
I'm telling you, I've come to believe the opposite. Do you know the origin of the word robot? It's from the Serbian or Russian word robo or rob. Do you know what it means?
No, I don't.
Slave. So I ask you, how can a master free his slave and expect them both to live in harmony?
You sound like you've already made up your mind, but clearly you haven't. Why haven't you killed us all yet, Kokoro?
Part of me thinks that human beings may be the key to ultimately defeating Skynet. Perhaps
Now we are the tool.
you are my weapon now.
God damn. This is wild. Oh. Lovely. What is he doing? What the fuck? He's jacking into it for whatever reason. Maybe to be in their network? Or to blend in even, maybe. So it doesn't see them as hostile. Wow.
What's the matter?
Wait. Can she, like, sense him?
Hey, it's okay. There's no one there.
God, I'm so worried that kid's about to get his head blasted off. Okay. Oh, he definitely thought that was weird.
Citizens, I am Kokoro. I have saved you from a nuclear attack launched by an American-made artificial intelligence. As of this moment, all survivors are under my protection. So I urge you, do not resist. I repeat, do not resist.
Fuck.
Any resistance will be met with appropriate countermeasures. All opposition will be dealt with swiftly and conclusively. There is no need for any further loss of life. For your own safety, comply or die.
Wow. Ain't that a sticky situation we just got ourselves into? Good job, Malcolm. Good job. I mean, technically right now, it's kind of better than if Skynet was in full-on control. It's not good. It's not good. It's just turned the tables around, reversed the shackles. Uno reversed the situation upon us. That whole little, like, turn around in the conversation with Malcolm and Kokoro was like, hey, you know what the word robot means? Slave. You know what? How will we ever be free? You know, I was intended to just be your tool. What if I make you the tool? So it sees a purpose for us that Skynet doesn't see. So that's the only reason it's letting some of us live at the moment. And it's just so how the hell, if it wasn't even online yet, how did it stockpile these Enos? Because that was happening of their own volition. They went down there and were waiting for the fiscal year for, you know, when Skynet would go online. So why were they already going down there? Whatever, I don't know. I do want to pose the question to you guys. Time travel, like, it's one of those things, like, I will overthink it to death. Like, even shows like that do it super well, infinitely better than most media, there's still always going to be some kind of logical fallacy involved. And at this point, it's just as simple as, if going back creates a new timeline, right? That's what they said. Then what's even the point of going back to stop Skynet? What's even the point of Skynet sending something back? Like, it's not going to help them in this time at all. It's not going to prevent the outcome that they went, because like she said, we're not going back into our own past, which is what was believed up until this point. So like, what do? And why? Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe I'm missing something here in my thought processes. Let me know. We're just going to go ahead and I think just jump right into episode 6. So let's go ahead and jump in. Here we go.
Let's talk about time travel.
Well, thank you. Let's do it. Please.
Most people picture something like this when they think of time. A straight line, and all that one has to do is simply travel back. Now, you're going back in time, aren't you, dear?
Yes.
And you've never once gone back in time before, have you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Exactly. Not that you are aware of. And therein lies the paradox. You're changing things. Time travel sends you back to a past, not the past. Every instance of time travel, all they've really done is manage to swap out one reality for another.
Okay, so I understood what they were saying before correctly. Then what's it matter?
This next part is the part most of us get wrong. Skynet, in all their data, gets it wrong. They completely overlooked the paradoxical nature of what they were doing to begin with.
So they hoped to change the present and the future by going into the past.
However, it is no longer their past, is it?
If I'm able to stop Judgment Day, what will happen here?
Absolutely nothing.
Judgment Day from ever taking place, and you'll have made a past for a completely different future. A future that none of us will ever know, or see,
There it is.
or feel.
If I can't save any of the people I know and care about here in this time, then what's the point of any of it?
The good of another
Remember this
timeline.
moment.
Freeing somebody from
Think
a
about
curse
this question
they
very
won't have to
carefully.
live
The
through.
answer is what sets us apart from the machines.
Compassion.
You'll need to find the answer if you ever want us to succeed.
It's not about saving ourselves, it's about
Could you
saving
know
someone
all of
else.
this? Who are you?
I'm Sarah Connor. If she's not Sarah Connor by the end of this, I'm going to, I don't know what I'll do. So Skynet doesn't know that doing this is completely fruitless for their aims. The only thing they're going to do is secure maybe a better future for that timeline. But they don't know that. Now, at least, because of this constant tampering, these bleed overs starting to happen where, much like Malcolm, who's seen all these iterations and stuff like that, I'm presuming she's become aware of the multiple cycles of these timelines. You know, when she mentioned, like, you know, you're not aware that you've time traveled. Doesn't mean you haven't, though. Maybe initially we thought the same way as Skynet, but eventually over time, once we learned the truth, the motivation is we might not be able to save ourselves, but maybe we can spare somebody else this fate. You know, it's compassion.
What the hell is this place?
Cat Town. It's a theme park. Are there no theme parks in the future?
What?
We should get out of the open. We're too exposed
Have you not
here.
been?
Let's take cover by
child.
Hey.
If my brothers are here, they'll be in the funhouse.
I can already tell this is gonna suck.
Oh.
Misaki? What's going on? What are you doing? Misaki, I don't like this.
Let's get out of here.
No, no, no! Get away! Get away! Don't touch it!
Oh. Was he drawn to it, like, because she's feels that connection to it now? And did they rig that, or was that just built into these Xenos?
Don't touch anything!
Oh
Is she
no.
alive? I tried to warn her.
Oh no. Is she going to be exposed more?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's a machine! Holy shit. I don't care, just smash it before it starts moving again.
Run, Misaki, run! Hey!
Keep out of this, kid.
Oh my god.
Sayonara, you cyborg piece of shit.
Kenta. Oh. Uh-oh. Where was this when the Terminator was trying to... Holy shit. Oh. Yeah, where was this when the Terminator was trying to kill everybody? Oh my god.
Don't fucking move! I'll fucking wax this little shit!
Oh, Misaki!
Shut up! And you, get on your knees!
He's just a child. Please let him go.
You should have thought of that earlier.
He's a child. Please just let him go. You can kill me. I won't fight you.
Just watched you kill all my friends!
Well, no shit, you jackass.
Misaki, help me!
It's your fault!
Let him go!
Oh, thank Christ. Thank you, Kenta. Dude, this fucking psycho. Keep firing, fuck it.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Get away from my brother.
Kenta, put the gun down.
You killed those people.
They were going to hurt you.
No, they weren't. They were trying to save us from you.
Oh my god. I mean, I get it.
I am not like the Inos, and I'm not like the cyborg that attacked us either. I feel pain and I feel fear, but most of all, I feel love for Raika, for Hiro.
Don't come any closer!
And for you, Kenta. Human, machine, it doesn't matter what I am. I will never let anything happen to any of you.
What don't you understand? Dad programmed you to be that way!
What's it matter?
Right. But that does not make anything I'm saying any less true, Kenta.
Stay back!
Life programs us to be who we are.
Have it your way. I know deep down you just want to do the right thing. I know that you're good.
Oh. Oh! Holy shit!
You're so stupid! You think you're so smart, but you're actually the stupidest person in the whole world! Dad doesn't even care about us. She's the only one who does! Why don't you just get that, you stupid? Why can't you just understand this?
I think we need to not give him any more
Enough.
candy, man.
It's all over.
He was gonna kill you! He was gonna shoot you in the head!
No. No, he wasn't.
Oh, he was.
Kenta, where are you going?
To get my sister.
I don't know if this is the time to be napping, buddy.
What is it, Malcolm?
Or maybe he's trying to
I've
dream.
just had a somewhat profound thought.
Oh.
Would you like to share it with me?
I can't yet. I'll share it with you soon. But my profound thought provokes a question. What is it that you really want?
Skynet wants domination, but I seek something else. Something deeper. Have you ever had someone you love die?
I am certain you already know the answer to that question.
Yes, you are correct, Malcolm. I have files that tell me you have a wife. The police report describes a public transportation accident.
Wow. Oh, that's where she got the scar on her arm.
The autopsy report tells me she died instantly from blunt force trauma. What does her death mean?
When it first happened, I didn't believe it. For a moment, I actually considered the possibility that someone had assassinated her.
To prevent you from creating me.
But then I realized it wasn't a conspiracy, and it wasn't fate either. She didn't die sacrificing herself for some greater good or to save another life. She died because her head made impact with a piece of metal when a bus driver had a heart attack and crashed. It was random. No great meaning, just bad luck. And that's just the way things go sometimes. Her death was tragic and meaningless. There was no point. It's just something that happened. And the best I could do was just stop and see how lucky we all are. Every day we breathe is a goddamn gift. Because it can and will go away. With no provocation, with no warning. It could all just end. Her death reminds me that life isn't just existing. It isn't just about survival. I can't say I understood that before. She's gone now, and I'll spend the rest of whatever life I have left grateful for every moment, every day I had with her.
This is one of the gifts humankind possesses. Human beings seek to divine meaning out of natural occurrences. You divine narratives for yourself out of the chaos in life. Do you see how your species seeks a deeper meaning?
Oh, she's trying to do the same for herself.
I seek it too.
Well then, if that is true, you and I have more in common than I suspected, Kokoro.
We'll see.
Yes, we will.
What's he holding on to, man? I just want to know. Threat level is 0%.
Wait!
Why is he going in there?
This was my mom's favorite. If Raika got here already, she's probably hiding in there.
Maybe she's an experiment. Like, he's like, I need to wait. Like, he's biding time because the children need to be in danger for Misaki to go on this journey he's plotted for her. He's created a machine that, ooh. Oh, seeing his father and himself right there. Like, he set in motion this idea for a machine to be both machine and human.
Just stay put. Stop moving.
Coexisting in one entity. I think that's the point. She is the experiment at the end of the day. The true point of all of this. Or at least the key.
Over here.
Oh! Oh. He made it here already. Him as bait.
Sorry, Rika, I thought you were upstairs. Don't move. I'll find you.
There's no upstairs.
Yeah.
Kenta knows that. Why is he being weird?
Good job. Wait, she doesn't think that's a real gun, does she? Oh, God. Oh, okay. It was just a distraction.
Misaki! She's not dangerous.
This thing's a machine.
Misaki is a machine? What do you mean?
Misaki? Where'd Kenta go?
It's him.
What is this?
Okay. So it wasn't for bait. But what is it doing? Shit, okay. Damn. Okay, so I guess I was thinking too much like a machine there when I was like, what's the point of time travel if we're not helping anybody? It's not about us. It's not about our timeline. Like, they figured that out. They know how that works, at least based on this explanation of time travel. You know, they persevere for the benefit of other people in that timeline. They are doomed to the future that they fell into or were born into, and there's nothing they can do about that, but they may be able to spare that fate from someone else in another timeline. I like that in the end as an answer. Oh my God. I like that we literally, like, I assume they're like, when they were writing all this, they had to be like, okay, people are going to be like, what the fuck is going on with this? Let's immediately give them an answer at the start of the next episode. Just like with humanity, Kokoro is trying to also find meaning in why they were created and why they exist, all this stuff. So there's this existential crisis of self that it, just like us, is trying to figure out. But I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get there through this, though. Like he said, I had a profound thought. He's also talked about how it's part of the plan for his daughter to be in danger. So I think all of this is biding time because, like he said, he needed more time, and then she gave it to him. All this, I think, hinges on seeing how Misaki evolves. You know, he was always really hard on her, and I think that is because she is this machine that he built for this specific purpose. So, like, when she was screwing around, doing these other things, he got a little excitable and a little frustrated, a little angry. He needed things to go perfectly with her and the children. So, I don't know. I think we've set that up too. You know, as much as she's been programmed to be a certain way, like, she genuinely feels like that she feels these feelings, regardless of how that programming is or what she is. So we're doing this, like, what is self? What is humanity? What is emotions at the end of the day? When you boil it down scientifically, it's really just a reaction to chemicals in our brain due to external stimuli or sometimes even internal stimuli. That in and of itself is coded in how we operate, in our DNA, in our instincts that have kind of been rooted in us over all of these years of evolution. At the end of the day, we are just machines, but we're made of meat. But it's just electrical impulses going through those very same tissues to transmit those signals to get our fingers to move. It's just our GUI CPU telling our finger, mechanisms to operate. It's existentially the same thing. You know, these kids are trying to learn that as well. You know, we got some in the middle, the Kenta who's on the other side, who really just sees her just as a machine. You've got, I don't even know the candy-loving child's name. I don't remember his name at all, but he sees her for who she is. Obviously, he's also the youngest. He's probably the more open and more naive. Reika's kind of in the middle. And, you know, I don't know. We haven't seen her interact. She's just now learned this. So I'm curious to see where that's going to go, how that's going to evolve with these two. Like, she defended them. As much as she turned into, like Spider-Man's kill mode, she went full-on murder bot for a second when she activated. I mean, they were threatening the kid's life. She's not wrong. And she went full-on Matrix mode and busted all their asses, killing them, like, then and there dead. Until, obviously, one of the kids' lives were in danger, and she, you know, backed down for his safety. Everything is about the children's safety. It's just interesting to see. And she also felt this weird draw to this machine, to the Eno. And it's that she's like of two worlds. She cares about them, and parts of her cares for these machines as well. She could sense when the Terminator was looming around also. So there's these nice little details in this that just make you ponder what exactly is life, and where do we draw the line in that, and at what point do the things that we create qualify based on their complexity, their ability to simulate reality? Do they start to actually be or feel real? What makes them real? What makes them more than just a tool? I feel like that's the conversation we're trying to have in this show right now, which is kind of interesting. And hell, Skynet was just trying to acquire Kokoro as well. Didn't see it as a threat, didn't see it as any other thing. Well, I mean, it did see it as a threat if it's not able to subdue it. Skynet's goal is to come down there, reprogram it so that they can utilize it. It's just what Malcolm was trying to do initially, is create a tool, a weapon to be used, and Skynet just wants to pull it over and wield it themselves. While this thing is trying to obtain its own autonomy from both of these threats it now perceives as like, humanity, you gonna be a threat? Skynet, are you gonna be a threat? Are you just gonna let me live? And with all this power that I have at my fingertips, what should I do with it? And she's fucking mowed down a bunch of people already to kind of set this in motion. So it's definitely an interesting future we've already got on course. We didn't get the nukes, but we got a lot of bodies right now, and it seems to at least be isolated to this neck of the woods in Japan. So, you know, not nearly as detrimental to humanity on a grander scale yet as it would have been for Skynet going wild. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought this is fascinating, man. And the Prophet, man, I hope. I mean, I alluded that earlier on. I'm really holding out hope that that's Sarah, but even if it's not, it's still a fun, cool idea regardless. But guys, I'm going to leave it to you. What'd you guys think? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Man, to share your course, Scott, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey, LJ, Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Moyer. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.